Uh-oh. Vincent, you are.
Daniel,
Hey, Vincent, good to see you, man.
it's good to see you too. How are you doing?
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, were you able to get access to your email by chance from that day?
I was. And what I'd like to talk with you after this is calendars. Okay. I'm still, you see, as we discussed, I started off with dan.d.griebel, and I went to an illegal email, and then now I'm at something that's supported.
Mhm.
But my calendar from the beaches or Atlantic Beach, everything's not synced. Okay, so I need to get all my calendars into my KW commercial, which is probably very simple. It's probably a phone call, but the likes.
Yeah, definitely. Let's just see how long we go today because I do have a super important RE Summit meeting at 11. So if not, definitely sometime today.
Yeah, that's fine because of the fact that yeah, that works perfect. Because I'm getting it. I'm just going through three different email systems to get what I need, and there's a
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry. I'll get you taken care of. Mariana, how are you doing? If she's there. All right. If not, then it looks like it's just you and I.
it shouldn't be.
It's okay. I'm gonna record the class so that way those who cannot make it will still be able to revisit this.
Well, this is a one-on-one session. I mean,
I know. Anybody else could join in at any given time, so you never know. What I'm gonna do is I am going to share my screen. Let me remove that. Cancel. It's actually really good that you're taking part in this class today because it really deals with the referrals applet inside of Command. And the reason why I decided to teach this class for each of the market centers is because there's been a situation inside each individual market center where there was an agent that missed out on a referral because their specializations were not connected to their profile or their information just wasn't updated in one of three places. And in order to fully maximize the amount of referrals that you can receive from other people around the nation, especially within Keller Williams, it's definitely to keep your profiles updated. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk you through like how the referrals applet works. We'll go through each of the three websites to make sure that your information is updated, because I just know from talking to you, you're in commercial. We got to make sure that that commercial tag is within your profiles, or else you're not going to pop up for somebody looking to give a commercial referral to.
okay. Should I
So,
get my profile up and running right now as we're doing this, or I'm
um,
just, I'll take notes.
yeah, no, what I'll do is we can walk through like the referrals applet first, and then I'm going to walk you through each of your profiles since it's just you and
Okay.
one, and then we'll get that all squared away, and then I'll also email you this sheet just in case if you ever need to refer back to it, just in case.
Thank you very much.
Of course, anytime. All right, so once you're logged into Command, we're pretty much going to be working in the referrals applet, which is kind of like towards the center here.
Okay.
It's above opportunities. Um, and once you get into your referrals applet, what you're going to see at the very top is going to be a couple of tabs. You've got your dashboard, which I'm going to go through first. Then we're going to go through my referrals or your referrals. The map, this is how you're going to find other agents or how other agents will find you. And a couple of tricks on certain areas where you should be networking to with other agents. So that way you're on the top of their mind when they have to give out a referral. And then my network, those are going to be the people that are specifically within like your network.
Okay.
Almost think of it like a Facebook friend request per se, like the people who are friends with you on social media. The referrals overview, you've got pending invites. So if somebody is trying to request you to be a part of the referral network, you're going to see pending invites right here. If somebody does try to request to send you or send you a request in order to add you to the referral network, you'll receive a push notification at this bell icon here at the top right. And if you have the Command KW mobile app downloaded, you will also get those push notifications on your phone. So that way you can act on them more quickly, especially when someone's not only trying to add you to their network, but also trying to send you a referral. You'll get those notifications. Any pending referrals specifically that you haven't claimed yet will be located right here, or the numbers will pop up. Any referrals that you have received and accepted will be right here. And then any referrals that you send out, that number will be located right there. So pretty simple there. Underneath that, you've got my referral network. So these are all the people, all the agents that are currently inside of your network. There's a little arrow button on the left-hand side that if you clicked on it, it allows you to see their bio, like a little bit about who they are, the location that they're servicing, their contact information, the agent stats, and then you'll be able to create a note about them in case you had a good experience or a bad experience with that agent. You could always keep a record of that. And then coming soon, you're going to be able to track your referrals through referral statistics. So that's going to be a nice new feature. I'm thinking it's probably going to come out during family reunion, but fingers crossed on that one.
Okay.
You have the ability to favorite a particular agent if they did like a really good job, or maybe they're just really good with the customers that you send to them. You can star them, and then you can filter out the starred by clicking on this icon towards the right. You can add specific tags to agents in your referral network. So just like how you add tags to your regular contact database for customers or leads, you can add tags to agents in your referral network, depending on maybe what their specialties are, what areas they serve, or just in general, like how good of an agent they actually are. If you ever want to send an agent a direct referral that's already in your network, you'll be able to send the referral by clicking on the button on the right next to the agent's name. And that's pretty much what your dashboard looks like. So the next tab next to the dashboard, it's called My Referrals. This is going to be pretty simple. You're able to filter out all the referrals that you currently have. So if you are an agent that gets multiple referrals through Keller Williams, which is getting more popular because we are the #1 brokerage that passes around referrals. And we are also the #1 brokerage that where agents are starting to use the referrals applet more and more. And the reason for that is because ever since the KW or the KW Command mobile app downloaded or released itself, agents were able to download that, and whenever referrals get passed around, they're able to claim them super quick, pretty fast, which is always so helpful. So they came out with these additional features under My Referrals, where you can filter out between the client type, the referral type, the client details, the referral fee. Maybe you have like a specific referral fee with some of them, but you can apply any of these filters. And once you apply them, all the referrals that you have sent and received will be located right here. Just to give you an example of what that looks like, next to the filters on the right-hand side, you'll be able to see your pending referrals, your active referrals, any that are funded, lost, as in like they just fell apart, expired, any ones that you rejected specifically, all of them will be located in their specific tabs on the right-hand side.
One of the things you said about a minute or two ago was about my KW app on the phone, as far as receiving referrals on the fly. It's kind of like boom, boom, boom. Now, a referral is thrown out. Is that thrown? I'm using the word thrown out. Is that provided to a marketplace, and the first person within the marketplace to respond, they receive the referral, or how does that work?
So there's two options with that. One, the agent can just directly send another agent a referral. Or the other option, which is the one that I think that you're talking about, it's called the broadcast referral.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you examples of it, but the basic concept is if you're searching on the map for in a specific area, for, a few agents that are qualified to send out a broadcast referral to, you need to have at least it has to be less than 50 agents. And then once you have less than 50 agents, you can send out the broadcast referral. You can keep the client information secure. And you'll be able to see who is actually interested in the referral. And then based on the responses that the agent gets, they'll be able to conduct interviews with the contact information that they have, whether it's via phone number or email. And what they'll be able to do is, do like some interviews and just see who the best qualified agent is, because you can set like a time limit on the broadcast referral. So if an agent doesn't respond saying that they're interested in whatever time limit that you set, they're automatically thrown out of that ring. So
the broadcast, then a broadcast email is sent out, a broadcast request for a specific assignment.
correct.
And the agent that's referring that out receives who's interested, and then they have the opportunity then to contact whomever responded and make a decision based on that conversation who gets the referral.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And we'll go into more details about it as soon as we get to the map tab. And the map tab is pretty much like you're going to be able to set your filters. And if you're looking for a very specific agent, so like if you're looking for an agent that's specific in commercial or luxury or any of the others that I'll go through, it sincerely helps, especially with that broadcast referral and having command do all of it. In the referrals, like any that you send out or receive, it's always going to have this type of information. It's always going to have the referral partner. It's going to have the customer that you referred out to them. It's going to have the referral fee. It's going to have the date, pretty much like how long ago you sent out the referral or created it. You got the time frame, you got the activity log. So everything that happens within this referral, you'll be able to send out. So just for example, mine, I was like requesting 25%. So I had all the details there. You could see Christina Welch, she responded, she said, thank you again. And then if you send an update, it's pretty much going to be like any type of conversation that you have with them, and you'll get those notifications and those messages as well. You'll be able to see the notes and updates right here. So once you get the notification noting that they sent an update or if they added a note, all your conversations will be located right here. Same thing with like the received. It's going to be the same information right here. You're going to be able to see the referral partner, the customer's name, information, they're pre-approved, pre-qualified, all of that. And they just go like in a list down here. You're going to notice that it says pipeline phase. So when you initially create or accept a referral, or when you're sending out a referral, there's going to be like a little notification that pops up saying, would you like to add this to an opportunity or add this person to an opportunity? And if you select yes, it'll automatically just create the opportunity for you. If you select no, then maybe at a later time, you're just going to have to manually create the opportunity, or if you don't receive a message. I noticed that the message appears when you're on like a desktop computer, but not so much when you're on the Command mobile app. So it really depends. I'm hoping that they're like doing some tweaks with that, but that's pretty much how that goes. View the activity log, you can send an update. So all your information is going to be located right here. You can filter out between the newest referrals, your oldest referrals, your referral fees from high to low, low to high, the price range that they're looking for, high to low, and then low to high. So you have all of those options available to you. Now I'm going to go to the Maps tab, and this is where you're actually going to be able to find qualified agents. And from everything that I am going to be going through with this part, it's going to completely explain when we start going through the 3 websites that have your marketing information, why it's so important. And again, just to reiterate, the reason why I'm teaching this in every single class is because there has been a situation in each market center where an agent has missed out on an opportunity to receive a referral because their information wasn't correctly updated inside one of 3 profiles. So that's what we're here to do today, is to have the understanding of the referrals applet, and then also to make sure that that does not happen to you and that your information is fully updated, no pieces of information missing whatsoever. So once you have the map pulled up right here in the top left-hand corner, you're going to be able to search any location. So if I just did Austin, Texas, you'll do a city and state. I'm looking for an agent there. Right now, I have my search on production. And what that is showing me is that as I get a little bit closer in, a bunch of numbers are going to pop up. So since I have my search under the production tab, all the numbers that you see here are all the closed transactions that happened in that area by a Keller Williams agent, which I think is so cool.
By a specific agent.
Correct, yeah. So you have the number of agents located, or the number of transactions that were closed in these areas. And on the right-hand side, you'll see the specific agents. So on the right-hand side, right now I have a result of 245 agents within this vicinity right here that I have located on the map. And once agents start to pop up, I'm going to be able to either click to see their profile, one piece of information. So you'll be able to see what their service areas are, their stats, and then there's a little drop-down menu next to each of the agents. And you'll be able to see if they're on a team, what their phone email is, if they speak other languages than just English, their agent stats, closed units in the area, closed units in general. the listing sold, buy sides, leases, sales volume, and the average deal size. All the numbers and reports are from a rolling 12 months. So you're only going to see the most accurate stats if you looked yourself up. It's just from the past 12 months, everything that you sold. You'll be able to sort through the agents now by first name, A to Z, Z to A, last name, A to Z, Z to A, closed units, listing sold, buy sides, and leases. In addition to that, to finding out all the details of the agent, you will be able to see a little filter icon at the top right, because maybe you're looking for a specific agent to send out this referral to. Or if you were going to send out a broadcast referral, we want to make sure that all the agents within that broadcast referral are qualified agents, especially like if you're doing a deal with commercial or luxury, it's got to be a specific agent that gets that referral, not just any agent. So when agents are able to filter out through this applet, you're going to first see the KW specializations. So the specializations include being a MAPS mastery client, if they were involved in MAPS coaching at all. If they are a luxury agent, you're going to want to make sure that that is selected. If they are a commercial agent that you're looking for, maybe it's a luxury commercial property. So that's a pretty big deal there. Land, if they specialize in land, they're involved in the Keller Williams Young Professionals Group. They're involved in expansion. If they're in the military, that's always helpful to expand that network. We have a huge military division with Keller Williams. If you speak other languages, or if you're looking for another agent that speaks a different language, you'll be able to select that from the drop-down menu. So if I select more than one language, let's just say Danish and Dutch. Just know that this is an or, not an and, as of right now. So if you do select multiple languages, it will pull up agents that speak at least one of the languages, because it's an or, not an and. That makes sense.
Yes.
Awesome. You'll be able to filter out. So if you're looking for an agent with experience that already had closed units in that particular area, you can put the amounts there. I'm not going to make this too much. Closed units in general, how many they should have closed within the past 12-month period. Listing sold, buy sides, leases, average listing price. You can go from the minimum to the maximum. Sales volume, minimum to maximum as well. And then once you have all of your filters in there, you're going to click apply filter. And now we're only going to see the agents that are qualified to receive a referral. So I selected commercial and luxury. So
Which eliminated everything.
I know, yeah. Eliminated everything except for you, Daniel. If only we were in Jacksonville. Okay,
I'm not luxury.
we got a couple now. We got a few.
Oh no, no, not me. I
No, I think the reason
we have a half a dozen at least luxury. I bet you. I think more.
Probably. Well, the reason why I selected Austin was because I knew that a lot of the agents there have to be like in luxury. I mean, it's like the headquarters. There's got to be somebody. So it looks like.
Can you go back now? We have that. Let's hit the filters. Okay, so where are we with applying the filters?
Yes, so we were applying filters right here.
My filters on. So let's go back. Let's just take it in. Okay, apply filters. Filters on.
Yep.
And then let's take luxury off. Just take commercial.
Just do commercial? Okay.
Just do commercial. Let's see what happens.
You got it. Ooh.
Now is it
down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 6 of them.
Yes.
That's true, because it's an or, not an and, if you select more than one. So right. I think that is pretty cool. Let me just go back to these 6 people though. This is a good example. So I got a couple of agents that I can select from. Now that I have less than 50 agents, I would be able to send out a broadcast referral.
Okay.
Next to each of the agents though, if you just notice on the right-hand side, you have 2 options. One, you can either add them to your referral network. When you add an agent to your referral network, you send them an invitation. And Daniel, this might be something good that you do, like maybe if you like time block maybe an hour or so and just go through and start connecting with people, because there's not too many commercial agents out there, or not as many as residential. So your chances of getting a referral are definitely going to be a lot higher. You just got to be connecting with the right people. And I'm going to show you a trick on how to do that. And then you can just send like a personalized message and just send them out the referral invite just to be a part of your network. And then the other button on the right-hand side is to be able to send them out a direct referral. So one other way, just really quickly, because I know I talked about this drop-down menu, I don't want to lose sight of it. You have the ability to search agents by production, by a particular market center, through your network, who's already a part of your network, or through referral patterns. So for Daniel, I am going to, you're going to be able to just click on referral patterns, and it's automatically going to locate your market center. For me, I'm still attached to Daytona Beach, and you're going to notice from the map on the top here, you've got your sent referrals and you have received referrals. Daniel, you're going to want to click on received referrals coming in, because what this map is telling me, like, since I'm from Daytona Beach, these are all the areas of where referrals are coming into our market center from. So this is telling me on the right-hand side that 14% of referrals are coming into Daytona from Orlando. So that's going to let me know that I need to start networking with a lot more agents from Orlando, because that's also going to give me a higher advantage when they're looking to pass out a referral.
Sure.
As a witness.
Oh, you're signing your life
I don't know
away.
that we've met yet. I'm wrong.
Ellen Myers.
We'll meet.
Oh,
and
you're
then I'll sign.
wrong.
I am.
Woo. All right, there we go. We are also going to, I also see here that 2% of referrals are coming from Atlantic Beach. So it looks like Orlando, Atlantic Beach, and Tampa would be the top 3 for me. If you go into the referrals applet, it's probably going to have you linked to the Jacksonville Market Center. So it just might help.
It's not telling you, it's just telling you where, it's not telling you who sent the referrals.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Because they kind of just had that all bunched. For Atlantic Beach, 6% are coming from the other Jacksonville Market Center from Southside. You got 4% coming from Orlando, 2% from Columbia, South Carolina, 1% from Chesapeake, Virginia, and 1% from Clarksville, Tennessee. So these should be like your 5 locations that you search first for other commercial agents, because those commercial, I mean, just getting one referral just for having all your information updated, I think is going to be well worth the time that you put into just updating your profile information.
Correct.
Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Austin, Texas, and we're going to go through the referral process itself. Austin, Texas. We're going to go find our commercial agents again. All 6 of them. Where did they go? There they are.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think I moved them up. Come on, come on, come on. There they are. Okay. So you have the option to either send out a broadcast referral or a regular referral. If you send out a regular referral to one of these agents directly, you'll also be able to click on new referral. It's going to say select an in-network agent to send the referral to. If they're not currently in your network, you could just find the agent like how we did on the map, and then just select the referral, send referral directly to a specific agent if that's the way that it was going to be. You're going to be able to put buyer, seller, tenant, or landlord, whoever that customer is, that referral fee. Everything in real estate is negotiable. So typically it's 25%. I usually just, what I do personally, if it's somebody that I just like networked with, or I don't really know too well, or I don't really know if they're that solid, I'll just do 25%. But if I know somebody's in my sphere and I know they're not going to be a problem, and I know they're gung-ho, they're going to purchase, it's not going to take long at all, I'll probably do like a 30% referral fee. But that's just me. You all can run your business how you want to. Acceptance deadline, you can give up to 96 hours for somebody to accept the broadcast referral or just the regular referral in general. If they do not accept it by that time, you'll get notified, and potentially, if you don't have that KW Command mobile app downloaded and you miss the time frame, I mean, there's some agents that do like a 3-hour time frame, depending on like what the needs are. So if you're not by your phone and you don't have your notification set up, if you don't accept that request, it's going to go to somebody else. Price minimum, price maximum. So if you have the buyer, if you're referring a buyer, it's going to be pretty much, you know, like what their budget is like. And then if you have the seller, maybe what the average of what maybe the home price might be worth. Again, these aren't required fields. Only boxes that have a red asterisk next to it would be required to fill out. I always think that more information is better for the referring agent. So if I don't know, I'll probably just leave that blank. But the notes, I would definitely just include everything that I can possibly know about the customer, just to get them updated enough to have a decent conversation when they first talk to the customer for the first time. So if I know that the customer is going to be a little bit difficult, I want to definitely let the referring agent know that instead of it being a surprise, so that way they have fair warning. I just think that that's fair, but you all can put in whatever notes you see best fits. Select a client from your database or create a new contact for this referral. So if the customer that you're referring to is not already in your database, you can just create a new contact right here from scratch. You do have the required fields of at least the first name, last name, desired location, and email. And once you create the contact from this referral, it will automatically go into your database, so you won't have to worry. You can check off pre-approved or pre-qualified if you're referring a buyer, but it's not required, just in case if you're referring a seller. And then you got the client address, client phone number, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so then you can add the contact and send. So that referral goes out to them. They're going to get the push notifications stating that a referral was just sent to them. And they have the time limit in order to accept it. For the broadcast referral, if I'm going to send this out to 5 commercial agents, in the top right-hand corner, I'm going to click on broadcast referral. Again, just a reminder that you need to have less than 50 agents to send out a broadcast referral to make it legit. You're currently sending it to 5 agents. Yes, my name, I don't need to hide my identity. I want my identity to be shown, but if you want it to be secretive, you can do that. Same concept as sending a regular referral if they're a buyer or seller, referral fee, acceptance deadline, price minimum, maximum, the notes. The client information will be kept completely confidential until you wish to award the referral. So they can see the referral fee and they can see if it's a buyer or a seller. And then if you decided to put in the price minimum, price maximum, maybe to spark interest or whatever notes you put in, that's going to be the deciding factor if the agent's willing to take on the customer or not. Once you get the interest back, you'll get the notifications of those who are interested or who have accepted. And from those that accepted, you'll have a list. And you'll be able to get the contact, well, you'll have the contact information of those agents. I recommend doing like maybe a couple of phone calls to each of those agents, especially if it's going to either be luxury or commercial, just to get a feel of who the people are. I just think that, especially with a sale that big, I think that you just need to have like some type of voice communication with that. Once you wish to award the referral, next to their name, there will be an option that says award referral, and then they'll immediately have access to the customer information, and then you can carry about the transaction as you normally would.
I noticed when the client's phone number is not required, just an email.
Correct. I don't know the specific reason why they actually do that, but KWRI did say that you need to have, or they needed to have at least one piece of information required.
Okay.
You know, we are talking about like the nation too, so I feel like everywhere around the world has a phone number. I mean, I can't think of one location that just does email, but that's just the way it is right now. But
Yeah, that's fine. I just wondered. Now, the next thing is with these referrals, sending referrals out, you have to have, I mean, myself, to send a referral out, I have to have some sort of control with the client. It has to be, it's not just like, hey, I heard, you know, that this company's expanding in Austin, Texas, and send a heads up to someone and say, hey, I'd like 10% to let you know that this company's expanding.
Mhm.
You have to have some sort of control, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. So
Okay.
whenever you're sending out a referral though, you just got to be wary of like who you're sending it out to. And like I said, like you don't know the person, but it's absolutely like a necessity for you to have to find an agent in a particular area to give out that referral. Definitely make a few connections first, because I think it's all about who you know, because especially when it comes to like big referrals like that, it doesn't just drop into your lap like that. I just feel like you definitely have to be connected in order to go somewhere with any type of transaction, but more particularly with commercial and
Right.
luxury.
Okay. I suspected as much. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. All questions are welcome. Okay, so we sent out the referral. So you have the gist of that. So now you can see based on the filters why it's important to have your profile updated, just in case if one of those referrals were to fall into your lap, you don't have a missed opportunity. The last tab before we get into our 3 websites to keep your information updated would be the My Network. So once you start connecting with people, maybe from those desired locations, maybe from Orlando, or if you want to do Austin, Texas, and just network with specifically commercial agents or luxury agents or whatever type of agents you want to be connected to, have all these people in here, so that way, usually when you send that personalized message, it's very, it like breaks the ice a little bit, and at least you'll know that they're there. So whenever an agent, because a lot of agents in the city are more so attached to this referrals applet. So when they're in here and they're looking for a specific location, especially in Jacksonville, if you're a part of another city, I think that is going to be incredibly, incredibly, incredibly helpful. Like, I think that increases your chances. And when you when you pass around referrals like that, I think, they're going through their database. They see who's in their network. They say, oh, Daniel's in Jacksonville. Let me send him. Let me have him be a part of the broadcast referral. So there's always chances. It always just increases your chances. Okay, so now with the referrals applet class, you have like a basic understanding of like what the referrals applet is. But what we've got here, and I created this resource guide that I'll email out to everybody. There's 3 different locations where you need to keep your information updated. One is going to be the KW Command Marketing Profile, which is what I'll take you through first. The second one is going to be your White Pages profile in mykw.kw.com. And the third one is going to be your kwconnect.com profile. I'm going to walk you through each of these, and I'm going to explain why they're so important to keep updated. So your command marketing profile, the way that you're going to access that is in the top right-hand corner. You're going to click on your name in command, and you're going to click on settings. Once you're inside settings, on the left-hand side, you're going to see connect settings, and then you're going to see marketing profile. Once you see your marketing profile right here, you're going to want to make sure that first you have a profile picture, a professional one updated. Nobody's going to want to talk to a blank face or a blank picture. Team logo. If you're on a team and you have a specific logo for that team, make sure that information is uploaded right here. Make sure that picture's there. If you have trouble or if it looks off or weird or not centered, let me know, or just email me the pictures, because Scott Laurie Marketing has no problems resizing to the 360 by 360 pixels. But I also like to use Canva just to resize the pictures in my agent appointments, just to help it out, because I feel like when you're representing your brand like that, not only to your customers, but to other agents, having everything clean, looking nice, nothing looking awkward, weird, falling out of place, pictures cut off, like can't have any of that. It's all gotta be good. If you want me to look over your profiles, and the information in there, I can give some good critiques. Make sure that your name's in there, of course, your agent license number, that's super helpful. Your team name, so logo here, team here, if you're on a team. The slogan, I just put leading you home. It's not really my slogan. It was just a required field at the time. Doesn't look like it's required anymore. Your professional job title, licensed realtor, or if you have any or if you just like realtor, or if you like to call yourself something else, it's perfectly fine. Designations and credentials. So I know that there's a couple of them out there, especially with the board. So if you have any of those designations, credentials, I know probate some of them, make sure that they're listed here. Even if you're in commercial or luxury, still put that in here in the marketing profile. If you're involved in the military, this is where they're going to pull your status. You have the option to choose from active duty military, the reserves, veteran, or if you're a military spouse, definitely include that there. The bio. So we all know when you get onboarded, Scott Laurie Marketing likes to give you this generic biography that every Keller Williams agent is so used to seeing. When agents are looking for other agents to give referrals to, they actually do read your bio, and you need to have a nice, unique bio that talks about who you are, a little bit about yourself. That's super helpful, because there have been situations where agents would end up calling like an interview type. It could have been like a broadcast referral. And I guess it was like a good icebreaker for the agent. She was like, oh, you went to school for art history or something, you know? So did I. And I guess that's how that went. But it could be any little detail that connects you to somebody else. And that's why having a nice, legit biography that talks about who you are and represents you with 100% truth is going to be everything. It's going to help. Your mobile phone number, your office phone number. I don't really know anybody that uses the fax anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. Email located right here, your website. If your website is not completely updated, you need to book an appointment with your agent services. So that way we can help you get that updated. Some agents like to do a little bit of research about other agents depending on the referral. I would think that more research goes into a referral when it comes to commercial or luxury before directly reaching out. I mean, it's just like human nature. And I think that we all do it. We're all like, if, you know, especially when it comes to businesses, like if we're looking to use someone's services, we usually go online and we look at the reviews. So
My question is, who assists with that?
I'm sorry, say again.
You said the website update, make certain it's updated and someone can help with that.
Oh yeah, your agent services, Market Center Tech Trainer will be able to. So for Atlantic Beach, technically for the business centers, it's Sarah Brown, but I think that Mariana is now an agent services coordinator helping out Amelia Island. Although I'm not sure if she has visited the website just yet. I haven't talked to Mariana about that yet, but we have Mariana and Sarah that can help. And then of course,
Hey, Vincent, real quick, this is Ron.
Yes.
It's probably best just to go through Sarah Brown for now.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ron.
Yep, no worries.
All right, Daniel. So we'll get with Sarah. And then also I'm available as well for the time being. But for me to get access to me, it would be much more helpful to do it by email. But if you can book the appointment with Sarah for like a nice one-on-one, either via Zoom or in person, that's super helpful. Market Center brokerage logo. If you don't have this updated, let us know. We have all the logos on the agent hub. I work with the agent services to give all of the agent hubs a big makeover. We added lots more resources. All of your resources are now in one place, and the logos are included in that too on the agent hub. If you need to access your agent hub, it's going to be the website of your market center. There's going to be a tab at the top that says agent hub. Not only did we do the regular agent hub, but we also did the luxury agent hub. Password to log in for this market center is going to be 671, and then you'll have access to everything. Market center name, office number, information. If you don't have the brokerage license number, get with your market center administrator or assistant market center administrator. Not really sure how important this detail is yet. I don't have any physical evidence of that, but I just know, you know, just labeling where you're coming from just makes it look more legit. However, we are all Keller Williams agents, so I don't think that would be a big factor. Legal footer text, that's just each office is independently owned and operated. Legal footer images, this really just deals with your marketing, so I think you're good there with that. Add your social media. So if an agent is really doing their research and they want to know who you are, the way that you brand yourself, the way that you run your business pages is a reflection of the way that you're going to run your business. So if an agent is looking for something in particular, maybe they want a lot of exposure with the person that they're going to be referring to you, but they see on your social media, it's just like dead, like there's nothing really there, or it's not really updated. These are all factors that are like psychologically people are thinking about, but it's not really spoken about out loud. Google Analytics ID. I am working on a Google Business and Analytics class. So this is really going to tie into your website particularly, or like integrating with Command. So once you get with your agent services and you want to give your website a nice makeover, there's a lot of different tactics and ideas that I can share with you about how to drive more traffic. But that will be for another class. However, the Google Analytics ID is really there to track and see what's working and what's not working. And then usually after like 30 days, if it's not working, that's where we have to like readjust our strategy, get together and figure something out, maybe different interactive items to use on the site and how we're promoting it too, which will tie into the Google paid search ads. So that is your marketing profile. So all your information should be updated right here. So this goes for not just regular agents, but also referral agents as well. The second is going to be your white pages profile in mykw.kw.com. Once you go to mykw.kw.com, it is going to, this is, okay, so just a quick thing, this MyKW, the reason why you have 3, this one was attached to Market Leader before Command rolled out in 2019. I mean, this website is still useful for like some of the onboarding things that we do, and like some of the resources, but it's not nearly as in-depth as KW Connect is, which is what our third site is. But you have just access to a couple of resources, one being the white pages profile. This is mykw.kw.com is where all the leads used to filter out through, but not anymore. Everything goes through Command now. So if you click on white pages at the very bottom, that's where you're going to be able to search other agents and what their profile is like. But where you're going to update your profile is just right here on the screen where it says profile. Under profile, it's going to show your picture. So make sure that your picture is updated there. It's going to have your roles at the organization. It's going to have all of your information, first name, last name. Again, make everything consistent across each of the profiles. Address of your market center. You got the phone numbers. And then for some reason, they want to know about your mobile carrier. Actually, Ron, this is like where I think that you're the one that had the situation real quick where you got that random text when we onboarded you about how you had like a lead, text the word commitment or something. This is just like an old mykw.kw thing that we don't use anymore. So if anybody has ever received that, just ignore it. Fax number, again, I don't know anybody that uses that, but country, gender, salutation, biography. Make sure that the same biography that you have from the marketing profile is going to be in here. You're going to notice that across your profiles, you may notice different bios in different sections. If you just have one consistent bio talking about you, it's going to be helpful in the long run. If you have trouble creating like a biography about yourself, I do have a journalism degree and I can help out agents, but no one knows you better than you. The only thing that I do ask is if you want to book an appointment or a quick Zoom session with me, just bring a list of facts about yourself, and then I can help you put that into like a nicely worded bio. Your specialties, again, if you're in commercial, luxury, it needs to be located here too, not just the marketing profile. Your social medias. Young professional, KW Young Professionals Division as an agent. Always say yes to that if you are a part of that. Technology ambassadors, display profile on kw.com. Click yes if it's not already. Password recovery, share listings, that's no more. Ignite start date, that's no more. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's all the information that you need to put on here.
I thought there was, when I was in here, there was something else not besides biography that,
There was
why choose me? And then it was like another category that said, explain yourself or whatever. Am I in the wrong place?
So what website are you on right now?
I'm not on one. I'm just going off memory because, you know, these 3 different websites and that
Mhm.
sort of thing. So the biography, I should keep my biography across the board the same as you said. Okay, I'll let you go on because I know you have a,
No, 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 no. You make 100% sense because, and I like, this just sparked an idea in me. So you have like your uniquely created bio, right? Now, if you see some of this generic information, like why choose me as an agent, if you
Yeah.
feel like it's good wording for you, by all means, keep some of that because it also has leverage from the company. The only thing is that I think the generic one, it says more than 170,000 agents. We actually have more than 190,000 now. If we just want to keep up to date with the stats,
but
but
who does that go to? Does that, I mean, is this profile going out to the public? Or is this in-house?
so this profile is going in-house. This is particularly specifically actually, I take that back. It's mainly specifically for the referral agents to see who you are. But this biography, if you have it splattered across all 3, it also connects to your app, your personal app URL. So if anybody is browsing, like any customers on the app and they wanted to research you, this is the bio that they're going to read about you. So it's really not just for referral agents. It's really for everybody else out there too, customers, leads, so forth.
Okay,
Cool, cool. Okay, the last website. It's going to be kwconnect.com. And this is pretty much the newest website besides mykw.kw.com for like all of our recorded trainings, all of our what's
correct.
the latest, what's new, reports. You can find pretty much everything on here. In the top right-hand corner, you're going to click on my profile on your picture. And this is where your stats are going to be connected. So if you edit your profile, it's going to give you a couple of options. So again, you're going to upload your photo, your banner image if you have one, your email, phone number, the same, consistent, service area, same, consistent. Biography in general should be the same and consistent. The Facebook, I don't know anybody that really uses Twitter anymore, but if you have a YouTube page, that would be helpful. LinkedIn, if you have your Google Plus, custom tags, primary market center, so yours should all say like Jacksonville Beach or Amelia Island, Fernandina Beach. Again, on the bottom, all of these should be selected, or most of these should be selected, yes. Show your team in your profile, yes. Show your memberships in your profile, yes. Show your closed units in profile. Depending if you're a newer agent or not, it's up to you. I'll leave that to you. If you're experienced, by all means. Show your buy sales closed units, yes. Show your time with KW in profile, yes. If you have been with KW for a long time, that's always, everyone loves a good veteran within the referral network. Show your specializations in the profile, make sure that that is a yes. Show your languages in the profile, make sure that is a yes, especially if you do speak other languages, it gives you an advantage. Particularly in Florida, the most is, so if you speak Spanish, you have a significantly higher advantage than most other agents if they're looking for an agent that is bilingual. I do know that from proven stats. Show your listing sold units in profile, show your lease closed units, show your time in real estate in profile. For all the experienced agents, by all means, yes, 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 and update if it's not already selected, yes.
Closed is just the last 12 months, is that correct?
Yes, sir. It's just going to be from the last 12. So what they call it from KWRI, they call it like a rolling 12. And so all of your
Okay.
statistics from the past 12 months, that's what's going to be recorded. And then usually like they take the 12 months from January to December, and that's how we distinguish the awards when the awards banquets come out.
My next question is time in real estate. I've been in real estate since 1988. Where do I input that? Besides,
Um, Yeah, so show your time in real estate profile. Let me take a look. I'm glad that you mentioned that. It really should be in the bio. Usually like agents will just put it in like the text bio. But it looks like because it had an option there that it would be located here somewhere. Sales, years in real estate. So mine is saying 4. So years with KW 3.9. So it's definitely coming from somewhere. I do know for a fact. I'm gonna check my KW real quick. But one other
Okay,
thing.
no problem. You can just email me because I know that you've got something in 10 minutes, so I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're good. One other thing is opt out of from referral network. Make sure you don't click on that. Make sure you're opted into the referral network,
Okay.
or you're not going to be seen. Another thing is going to bug me, years in real estate. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to come from mykw.kw.com, or if you just click on edit profile, show years in real estate, years in real estate, years in real estate, years in real estate. See, now once you get me caught up on something, like I'm gonna have to find the answer. My uploads, activity feed, community, my events, my reports doesn't have anything to do with your profile, just the about me. Just editing the profile for the about me helps with the referrals. I'll have all your specializations right there. I remember filling this out from the Scott Lorry marketing questionnaire. So my to go back to my profile here, and they asked me what my years in real estate were.
Good, it's good. Do it as soon as you get done with this class. If not, you will forget where everything is at.
You know, I put in this information originally from the Scott Lorry marketing questionnaire when I originally onboarded.
That's fine. No. Keep on going because you know what John's going. Would this guy shut up?
No, no. Oh my gosh, you are fine.
Nice to meet you, John.
Mhm.
I didn't realize anyone else was on here.
We've got John. We've got Ron and Mariana. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, no, pretty much I'm just about done. That pretty much concludes the referrals applet and the 3 profiles. Like, as I mentioned, like I will send out the referrals applet to everyone's email. I just don't have John's email. John, what is your email?
I just came on board a couple of days ago. So right now it's John Morales 450 at Gmail.
You got it. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now you know how to get referrals.
Yeah, no, everything, everybody, when all the questions that are being asked, I mean, it's all new to me. So I just retired last year with 32 years of federal service. So this is all new to me. So anybody has a question, I'm just listening and absorbing it all in right now.
No, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, take as many classes as you possibly can. The training is just everything with Keller Williams, whether it's a technology class or pretty soon when you take the Ignite for your business and the contracts, it's also helpful. And you've got so many agents surrounded by you too that's willing to jump in and help out too. So that's always good.
Yep. I'm
Hey,
good.
Vincent, this is Ron again. Can you post the link that you sent me earlier in the chat here so people know where that video catalog is located?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the one thing that I sent to Ron earlier was, or we talked about like just recordings for the classes. So all of my classes are always going to be recorded because really I just share my screen for technology. But if you ever need to access these recordings, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your office or your market center website. So that is kwatlanticpartners.com for Amelia Island and Atlantic Beach. Once you get there, you're going to see the agent hub at the very top. Atlantic Beach is a little bit different. So we have KWAT Beaches agents hub. We have an Amelia Island agents hub. And then we have the luxury hub, of course. The KWAT Beaches hub, which is located right here, guest area. You're going to notice that you're going to need a passcode. It's going to be 671 for your market center. That's the passcode. And then you're going to be taken right into here. So the one thing that we have to update are just the numbers in 2022 because 2022 just ended. So we're just waiting for the numbers on that and then we'll get this updated. But you have like access to a couple of different things. The one thing that we're going to talk about or I want to show you is going to be where it says KWAP recorded classes. So I got together with the agent services. This is like when I first started. And no matter what market center within the Atlantic Partners Group is hosting a class, everything is getting uploaded into one place, which is going to be this YouTube channel. Each market center has a playlist. We just literally started this channel too. Some classes don't get recorded, some are masterminds. But what I'm going to do today is, and I think I already created it when I originally started it, was the Amelia Island office playlist. So as soon as we get done here, I'm going to just take the recording and just upload it really quickly to this YouTube channel, so that way you always have access to it. In addition, you also have access to a couple of other resources. Do you need to order custom yard signs, forms and contracts, market my listing for me, download the logos, the office calendar is going to be there. You have the ability to add the Google calendars to Atlantic Beach and Amelia Island. I'm going to be going through those processes soon, as soon as I get done with offboarding. The beach's monthly market report, we want to keep this updated each month. So if you see it's not updated, please bring it to my attention so I can let the agent services know. The ordering business cards, the private Facebook group for Amelia Island. Watch recent classes was most likely the YouTube channel or wherever we kept the recordings beforehand. KWAP recorded classes, the command contact sheet if you wanted to import your contacts on your own. We have a regional agent hub, your Ignite resources for new agents or for anyone that needs a refresher. The KWAP help desk goes right to answers.kw.com. You can ask any question that you have. It gives you step-by-step guides with like pictures and lots of visual items, which are super helpful. The TCPA, how to access that on the do not call list. Our preferred vendor list, any new agent materials. The new member onboarding guide. We're currently in the process. I'm working with the agent services to get an updated version of the new member guides when agents walk into the market center. Once we have that done, it's going to be uploaded right here. So that way agents could all have access to it. It's really going to have like office information, basic types of things that you're going to need to know. One for Amelia Island, one for Atlantic Beach. The Atlantic Beach's Facebook page, Instagram, Atlantic Beach's internal page. You can order apparel. You got the Scott Lorray marketing YouTube channel. First time homebuyer resources really talks about Hometown Heroes program. KWAP class resource guide. So like some of the resource guides that I email out, you'll have access to them there. The luxury agent hub is on here. You can book for events and parties specifically for Atlantic Beach. The KW Command Marty Miller 66-day challenge. This is what we included in our onboarding processes for agents to start getting familiar with Command. Just a little bit each day. It's 66 days and you learn so much. For the commercial and luxury agents, we have the luxury hub. Passcode to get in is the same. Took all the resources into it. I think this, Daniel, this will be helpful for you. The upcoming events calendar, since you are a luxury agent, by default, pretty much for when you deal with commercial properties.
I am. It's commercial. I'm considered a luxury.
Are those properties more than $700,000 typically?
It varies. I mean, yeah, typically.
If you sold 4 properties that are more than $700,000, then you're qualified for it within the past 24 months.
Okay. Once again, okay.
No, because if that's the case, we can even run your statistics, because why miss out on a luxury property if you're luxury qualified?
I am not, but yeah, I just was interested. That's okay.
No, absolutely, for sure. Doesn't hurt to ask these things, even if it's a no. Upcoming events calendar. So anything dealing with luxury specific events, I have the calendar in there. You can syndicate your luxury property. So even if you're not a luxury agent, if you do have a property that's more than $700,000, you can get some free marketing, but typically to syndicate the luxury through kwluxury.com, the Wall Street Journal, and Mansion Global, I think the property has to be between like $3 and $5 million. You get more details there and you can submit your listing here. Market my listing for me. If you select that, the North Florida region will, if you submit in details about the property, create all the marketing for you for the property. The luxury lore report, I kept this updated. This is completely updated from December 31st, 2022. So if you need the numbers about luxury for your business, you've got all of that located right here. and you can compare from previous months. You can join the private Facebook group for luxury agents, only if you're qualified. The KW Luxury Magazine. So if you need details about how you can advertise it through the national Keller Williams Luxury Magazine, the details are right there. And also the property itself. Pretty much they'll do the marketing for you, but you just have to pick your ad size and you pay for the ad, but they'll do the marketing for you. Need a luxury name tag, business cards, yard signs, that's all there. There's a monthly social media toolkit that they release each month with graphics and content already provided for you, so you don't have to lift a finger. The free marketing templates, this will take you into the Command Designs applet, and there's a couple of luxury templates that you can choose from. You've got your mastermind notes and FAQs. So if you ever wanted to see from previous months, if you missed maybe a mastermind, you had got the slide decks, you got the notes all in one place, you got the spotlights, you got the learning series, all clickable links all in one place. You got the luxury agent 30, 60, 90. So if you end up becoming a luxury agent or you find out that you're qualified, here's a 30, 60, 90 plan to make sure that you maintain success within the luxury division. You've got the luxury logos, and then my favorite, the luxury guidelines and compliance. This is a little slide deck. This tells you what you can and cannot do with the luxury logo. It talks about the regulations of being involved with the luxury division. And yeah, so it's pretty helpful. So that is the Agent Hub. You even have access to all of your class recordings, not just from Amelia Island, not just from Atlantic Beach, but from all the other market centers within the Atlantic partners group. So that way it alleviates any issues and delays and chasing people down, sending out links and all that. So what do you all think about that?
Outstanding.
All right, it is 10:32. If there were any last minute questions about the referrals applet, please let me know. I'm going to get this resource guide out to everybody. I'm going to upload this class to the YouTube channel. I'm going to run to another meeting, but if you ever need to get a hold of me, of course, you got my phone number, you got my email, and Daniel, I'll be reaching back out to you at some point so that way we can take care of your stuff.
Thank you very much. It was very helpful.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Vincent. Bye, guys.